Greetings, this is Miss Jackson. I want to take a second to make a quick video on how to play a game that I call Area War. The only things that you need to play this game are a piece of graph paper, which I sent one home on the back of the first area extra practice packet that came home. If you need extra graph paper, you can always send me a message and I'll send more home. If you have a computer and a printer, you can find graph paper online to print out as well. So you need a piece of graph paper, and each person playing needs their own colored either marker, crayon, or colored pencil, something to differentiate the shapes that each person ends up making. To play Area War, the first person is going to take 2 dice, which is something else you need to play this game, and they're going to roll them. So I've rolled my 2 dice. I've rolled a 5 and a 4. On the graph paper, I am going to, anywhere on the paper that I want, create a rectangle that has the dimensions of 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to close that rectangle off and shade it in. Now my dimensions on this, my side lengths, again, were 5 units by 4 units. I want to find my total area. To do that, I need to multiply 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20 square units. And so I'm going to write that down, and then the next person's going to go. And they are going to roll the 2 dice. They have a 2 and a 3, so they're going to create a rectangle that is 2 units by 3 units. And they can do this anywhere on the paper. It could even attach to the other one if that was the only space they had. They can make it really anywhere. So here I'm going to add 2 by 3. I'm going to shade it in. My dimensions were 2 by 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So this rectangle has an area of 6 units squared. Everyone's going to take their turn, and then you'll be back to the first person, and you just keep doing that. And you're going to keep going around and around until you have filled up this piece of graph paper as much as possible, and there's nowhere else to move, or maybe you've ran out of time and you don't have any longer to play. And once you've done that, each person will go through and find their colored rectangles and add up all of the areas that they had. So this red player would add up 20. Say they had another one down here that was 6, they could add that up also. Maybe they had a long skinny one. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They would add that 7 to it. And you're just going through and you're adding up all of your areas to find the total amount of area that you covered in the game. The person that covered the greatest area of the game wins. And that's just a really simple, quick game for area that you can play with your child. It's a great way to practice area. It's also a great way to practice multiplication facts. So that's it for Area War. If you have any questions over this, or if you need extra grid paper, please feel free to reach out. I would be happy to help however I can. Thank you.